Alright, in this question we're asked to find a positive and negative angle that are coterminal with a given angle. Let's do 49. So coterminal to pi over 4. So first I have to figure out where pi over 4 is. If you want to actually convert those to degrees, you could. So you could go pi over 4 times 180 over pi. The pi's cancel. 4 and it goes into 180, I think 45 degrees. So pi over 4 is the same as 45 degrees, which is right about there. So I want to find a positive and a negative angle that are coterminal to that. Coterminal just means they wind up in the same spot. So if I start and go positive direction to there, that's 45 degrees. But I could go positive, and instead of stopping there, I could go around once and then back to that spot. So I do a whole circle, which is 360, plus that extra 45. So that would work out to be, I think, 405 degrees. So positive 405 is coterminal to just 45. And so is if I go backwards, so instead of going up, I'm going to go backwards, so it'll be backward all the way around to there. So to figure out what that is, the whole way is 360, and I just have to back off 45 degrees. So I'm going to have to go 360 minus 45, and that's 315 degrees. And it's negative because I went backwards. So that's how you can work it in degrees. If you want, though, to stay in radians, you can do that too, because the whole way around a circle is 2 pi. If I'm splitting things into 4, then I'm splitting 1 pi into 4, and 1 pi is from here to there. So if I split that into 4, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so if I come up to here, that's 1/4 pi. If I go up to there, that's 2/4 pi, etc. So if I go up here, that's 1/4 pi, or pi over 4. If I want to do the positive rotation where I go all the way around once, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then one more would be 9/4 pi. So that would be coterminal. But then I could also go backwards. So if I went backwards, it'd be 1/4, 2/4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/4. So negative 7/4 pi. That would also be coterminal. Now another question that I guess is similar to that. One says find what the complement and supplement are. So they say, what are the complement and supplement of pi over 3? I could do the same thing. So pi thirds, I need to separate 180 into 3. So there's 1, 2, 3. So there's 1 section, 2 sections from there over to there, and this would be my 3rd section. So this first one would be 1/3 pi, or just pi over 3. So if they want the complement, now definition of those two words, complement are things that add to 90 degrees, and supplement are ones that add to 180 degrees. So for this one, if I just go to here, that's pi over 3, the complement will be how much it takes to get up to 90 degrees. So what you can do is take the 90 degrees, and that's in radians, it's pi over 2, and subtract this pi over 3. So pi over 2 minus pi over 3, they're not the same denominator, so I'd have to get the same denominator. This would be 2 pi, so that would actually be 1 pi over 6. That would be the complement, or adding up to 90 degrees. That one's not as important for us as supplement, which go to 180. And 180, so if I am here, and if I want to figure out what angle adds that to 180, or pi, this one over here I should have written as pi over 2. So from this angle here, I have to get all the way over to 180, so how much is that? Well, if this is 1/3 pi here, then I've got another 2 pi's to get to the 180. So the supplement of that angle is going to be 2 pi over 3. Again, you can do things by degrees if you want. Change your pi over 3 to degrees, so you times it by 180 over pi. Pi's cancel, so it'd be 60 degrees. So this is 60 degrees. Okay, so how much more does it take to get up to 90 to the complement? That'd be 30 degrees. That's what this is equal to. And then from the 60, how far or how much to get all the way to 180 degrees? 180 minus 60 be 120. Okay, so you can think of it, try and think of it in radians, but if you need to convert it to degrees, that works too.